What's up, Lego builders? Welcome back. Sorry, I'm a little bit late. Apologies. I'll explain why in just a second. First, let me pull up this chat. Let's see. Let me know if you guys can hear me. I haven't streamed in a while, so I always got to test, make sure everything works. Because you guys know I've accidentally just gone full steam ahead while people couldn't hear me. Okay, looks like everybody can hear me. Good. Good. So, can you guys hear the music as well? Looks like the music is not playing yet. Go ahead and fix that. And then I'll explain. Don't worry, guys, I have answers for you. I have the knowledge that you desire. Okay. I think that's as good as it's gonna get. Whoa. What happened to the lighting is horrendous. There we go. So, you guys won't be able to see me very much because, as many of you know, I moved literally this week. I just got here. Yesterday was my first full day here, and it was a good move. Everything went pretty smoothly. As you can see, there's Lego here still. Not everything didn't get completely destroyed. My Lego collection mostly survived. There were a couple of casualties, but honestly, they were casualties that I was not sad about, and I'll explain why more. Coconut staring menacingly at us. Nice. What's up, Real Terry? Oh yeah, I gotta say hello to everyone. Come on. Is this my first time streaming or what? Welcome, everybody. I'm not gonna say hi to everybody, unfortunately, because I want to get going. I'm sure you guys want to see me build. We've got Lauren Rollinson, Elite Lego 2, Immortalized, Clone Trooper, Wolf Brick, Owen Osterstock, Logan Spicer, Calvin Wilson, Marsu, Dynamo. Welcome, everybody. Everybody else who is here, thank you so much for joining and hanging out with me. So, I want to explain why this camera angle is so bad and why you can see me just peeking over here in the corner. So, I moved, like I said, this week. I moved to Tennessee. So, I'm in a very different vibe from what I'm used to. But I'm really liking it. It's really enjoyable. I've been working on setting the Lego room up, but in all my haste, not haste, but my desire to get everything figured out, right? I've been very, very busy trying to get everything set up. But one thing I just completely spaced on was my camera. The thing I use to film all my videos, because I haven't filmed a video in like 3 weeks, I think, because I took last week off, finished my video early before that, so it's only been like 2.5 weeks. But anyways, 2.5 weeks ago was the last time I used my camera, packed it away somewhere. Of course, yesterday I'm setting up the stream, right? I schedule it. I'm figuring out what exactly do I want to do on this stream. I was like, oh, you know what? I've been wanting to put together the Mygeeto bridge again and get that finished. And so this is the perfect opportunity to do that. I don't really have a lot else to do, especially because my Lego collection is still being unpacked. I don't want to start working on any of the Millennia Prime or Kofera related stuff. And I was like, let's do Mygeeto. Cut to this morning. Setting up for the stream. Still haven't realized I don't know where my camera is. I didn't realize I didn't have my camera until I went to set it up. So I went to put it on a tripod. I was like, wait a second, I haven't seen that in weeks. So it's somewhere. It's packed somewhere. I don't know where. So that's why you guys can only see me like this. Thankfully, my laptop has a webcam, which gives you a pretty decent view of what I'm going to be working on. So this is how we're going to be viewing the stream today, which is not too bad because what I'm working on is so big that um, I needed a large area because you know how normally I'll put the camera like right here and zoom in a little bit. But this time I'm going to be working on bigger things. So yeah, that hopefully catches everybody up to date. I'm not in Massachusetts anymore. I'm very excited about the move. I love it in Tennessee so far. And I'm very excited. I'm going to be closer to conventions. Oh, yeah. Happy move. It was a happy move. Thank you. Beautiful beard, Coconut. Thank you. Thank you, Dynamo. I appreciate that. Why Tennessee, if I may ask? Opportunity and family. But wait, Mygeeto is over. Mygeeto is over. But it's never finished. Well, hopefully it'll be finished eventually. So, you guys remember this. I'm going to stop putting stuff on this table. It's making a lot of noise. This is the top of the first bridge, right? This held up the second main bridge. And you can see I cannibalized it for parts. So what I'm going to be doing now is putting this back together. And then we're going to get the bridge. Put the bridge back up. We're going to put minifigs on it. I'm going to hopefully make like a little bit of a scene or something. Just hate how dark it is. And yeah, that's what's going on. So thank you guys for joining. I appreciate it. And I think it's time to get building. So I got to grab some bins of parts. You need a lot of inverted slopes. I think that's it for now. Just a ton of inverted slopes and some filler brick. Are we rebuilding the mock or just an upgrade to a better mock? This is the same mock that I originally built. I'm just kind of what's the word? Restoring it because this piece in particular got cannibalized while I was building Millennia Prime. I took the pieces, and Mygeeto might be my favorite mock of all time. So I really wanted to keep at least part of it built. What's going on here? All right, I got to find a different music channel. This one's garbage. Let's try this. Well, sorry guys, I am not as put together as I would like to be, but don't worry, this will be the last week like this because my Lego room is mostly put back together. Let's try chill lo-fi. Let's see what that looks like. There we go. Coconut, what's your favorite building you've made so far? Favorite building? I'm really happy with the apartment building. Whoa. Sorry, the brightness got all messed up. I'm really happy with the apartment building for Millennia Prime. I actually still have it built, and I think I'm going to keep that one built. I just like the way it turned out. I like the design. And the color scheme was really fun to put together. It's the sand blue color scheme, which I think turned out really good. What have you guys been up to? I feel like I haven't been able to chat with you guys in the community for a little while. It was weird not doing a video. That was the first time last week I didn't upload at all. That was the first time in 2 years that I didn't upload anything. Not a stream, not a video. And I knew I wasn't going to get a video done this week, so I wanted to at least get a stream out so I could start, just get back into the groove, get back into the swing of things. Let's see if I can put this somewhere where you can hear me better. Does that sound any better? It sounded kind of weird from the other angle. I'm working on a huge Utapau mock. That sounds fun. I would love to redo Utapau someday. That would be fun. All right. So on top of this, we have a row of 1x2. Looks like, or 2x2. Sorry. I am really excited to get back to work on my custom world of Kofera. I have some fun ideas that I want to put into production. I'm building the brick bank using my own parts. Oh, nice. What is the brick bank? Halo mock. I know you saw that Halo Reach mock at Brick World Chicago. Dude, did I? Oh my gosh, it was insane. It was magnificent. Would love to do a Halo mock someday, but I'm also quite enjoying my custom worlds as well. I'm having a lot of fun with Kofera, so that's kind of like, I don't want to say that is my Halo mock, but it's like, that's my general purpose, or not general purpose, but like generic sci-fi build. Does the microphone sound better over here, guys, or do you want me to move it back? Because I can't hear myself rummaging through pieces more. Wait, how about build Mygeeto in the Imperial era of Star Wars? Well, I don't really know what it looks like. The Imperial era. Is it even still around? Yeah, I feel like that just sounds really loud. Hey, Stormtrooper Creations. What's up? How you doing? Why are you building Mygeeto? Whoa! We all wondered how, what, where, and when, but not why. Why? Because I love Mygeeto and I want to keep this built. I want this particular section to be a permanent display piece in my collection. Like years from now, I want to have this epic Mygeeto bridge battle scene just on display in my Lego room. How you doing, Stormtrooper? Welcome to my very rudimentary live stream setup. I forgot where I packed my camera, so we're going off of the webcam today. We're going old school. This is how I used to stream back in the olden days, back in ancient times. I would just prop up my laptop. I didn't even have thumbnails. I would just wait for YouTube to like take an automatic thumbnail picture, and then that's what would be the cover to the live stream. I would say it's crazy to see how far I've come, but well, with this live stream, it hasn't advanced very far. It's not looking that much better. I'm building my own sci-fi. That's the way to do it, man. Back to Star Wars. Here's the thing. People ask me, Coconut, are you done with Star Wars? Are you never doing Star Wars again? Of course not. No. I'm a huge Star Wars fan and I have been my whole life. You don't suddenly just not become one. You know? I needed a break and I really wanted to create my own custom world. I wanted to do what George Lucas did, but with my own story, my own things. And so I've had a lot of fun doing that, but I still love Star Wars behind the scenes and I still want to do it. It's going to look a little bit different moving forward. Okay. Sorry to get some more pieces. Finished all my exams, so enjoying doing the stuff I enjoy doing. That is what I like to hear. Congratulations, man. That's exciting. I bet that feels really good. I'm just excited to get back into my normal grind. Like my schedule has been so off these past weeks because of the move and everything. And so I'm just so excited. Monday's gonna hit, and my goal is to be all finished today with like setting up and getting organized. That way Monday hits and I'm ready to just get building. I don't know what I'm gonna be building yet, but it's hopefully gonna be something good. Are you making a new Mygeeto? No, this is the existing Mygeeto. I'm just rebuilding it. Did you do mud bank on purpose before you built your sci-fi world to use it in your sci-fi world? Oh, that's funny you ask. MC Manus Custom, because I didn't do it on purpose. No, that was just a happy accident where I was like, oh, the terrain of Mimban is going to work perfect to look like scorched, toxic terrain for a post-apocalyptic world. So that was actually just a very lucky accident. Also, I don't want to say completely luck because one of my goals when building is to try and reuse what I've built as much as possible to save myself time and pieces. So I'm always thinking like, okay, how can I excuse me, how can I reuse what I've been building? So it was purposeful in that regard where that's what I like to do. I just had no idea Mimban was going to get reused in that way. And speaking of Mimban, it was such a pain to move. Order 66, what up, man? How you doing, my friend? Yo, hey Coconut, how stressful was the move? So packing up and getting ready was pretty stressful because I was really worried everything wasn't going to fit in the moving truck. But like once the moving truck got packed, driving was really smooth, which I'm very grateful for. Everything went great. The truck performed great. Got here, was able to unpack. I had some family come help. They're super helpful. Got unpacked really easily. Got set up here really quick. So really, it was just that beginning part that was really stressful. But now I'm feeling pretty good. And I'm feeling like I need to get back to building. It's been a while. And I was like, you know what? What better way to get back to building than with some Star Wars? An H an HTF would be amazing. What's an HTF? Do you play Minecraft? No, I don't play Minecraft. Did you get the YouTube silver plaque? Yeah, I did. It's in the background of all my videos. In fact, I think it's out. Ta-da! YouTube plaque. Shout out to all of you guys for helping me get that, man. Thank you guys so much for being such a supportive community. Watching my videos, commenting, supporting, helping push my platform out to reach a broader audience. So thank you guys. I appreciate that. Wait, you're in your new home? Yes, sir. I'm in the new studio. This is Coconut Brick Studios version 6. Not the best version, but it's a very temporary version, so it just needs to get me through until I get a house. So I'm not too concerned. It's big enough that I can do what I need to do, which I'm very grateful for. That's really all I need right now. So you're going to do a vid next week or another stream? Oh, it's definitely going to be another video. We're getting back. We're getting back to the video grind. We're getting back to the HADF, FPSC, quadranids, all that good stuff. Can you guys hear that thunder in the background? That rumbling is thunder. Did you want to build the native species in Mygeeto? I did want to, but I don't remember why I didn't. Probably too difficult. Yes, I finally caught a stream. Welcome, COE Coet guy. Anyways, welcome. How you doing? I'm rebuilding the bridge for my Battle of Mygeeto mock, and then we're gonna put some Galactic Marines on there, and then maybe, if you guys want, I'm gonna put the UT-AT on the bridge. Once this thing gets finished, then we're gonna get the bridge. Let's go! That's right, Jimmy. Build Rancor mocks. I did like 2 Christmases ago. Remember I built that Rancor for the mock or for a video. I built my own sci-fi army. It's called the IWAF. Oh, cool. What does that stand for? Sorry, I meant to. Oh, HADF, ATTE. Whoa. They don't have that kind of technology. Yeah, thunder. Yeah, thunder. There's quite a few thunder and lightning storms here. It's really cool. I love rainstorms, so made me very happy. Like yesterday, I went and dropped off the moving truck. Whoa, that was thunder. Dang, that was loud. And it was raining while I dropped the moving truck off, and it was so pretty out. I was blown away with how gorgeous Tennessee is. Have you done Marvel mocks? No, I haven't. To be honest, I'm not a big fan of Marvel. I'm not a Marvel hater. I just don't have any interest in that world, that universe. All right, so that's done. All I got to do now is tile off the top here. That actually came together quicker than I thought. It's good. Hello, sir. I love your mechs. Inspirational. Thank you, Zealot. Really appreciate that. You should build recolored versions of Star Wars vehicles. Well, it's funny you say that, Owen, because I actually have plans to build another big custom Star Wars vehicle, and I've been toying with the idea of recoloring it. So, oh, that's loud. That's rain, by the way, in case you guys can hear that. It is absolutely downpouring out there. It started raining again the day before yesterday, and the sky was absolutely gorgeous. Yes, I love the sky. Like during, right before, the beginning, right after. The sky can be so pretty. Parts. I love videos. Me too. Do UT-ATs have tracks or legs or both? Well, Deathcore of Krieg, deep question, but they actually don't have either. They have skis or skis, I guess you would call them, and they hover. So you see all those? Oops, I gotta hold it up in the light. All those black things right there? Yeah, those are skis. They use they use those to hover over above the ground. So it's a hover tank. Wow, that is loud. That's crazy. Will you ever make a Hoth mock? No. No. Of course not. Don't be silly. The thing about Hoth is it's just one solid white blanket, and it's the same scene. And here's the thing: if other people want to build Hoth, I'm not like hating on that because I totally get that there are people who love that scene. It's just not something I'm interested in. I've just never been a big fan of the Hoth scene. Like, yeah, the AT-ATs are cool and stuff, but it's just never been something I was particularly interested in. All right, guys, we're gonna get some more interesting building here in just a second. I just gotta put these last tiles on, and then we can start reassembling the actual bridge. It's gonna be fun. I do apologize. The camera should be so much better than this, but who knows where the camera is? Literally lost my camera. What kind of a YouTuber loses his camera? Rookie move. Rookie move. What's your favorite Star Wars vehicle? Ooh, mine is the AT-AT dropship. You mean just like, well, I guess it doesn't matter. It's the same. Mine is the ATTE. Absolutely favorite. Yo, Brick Pigeon 66. What's up, man? How you doing? How's your mock coming along? Where'd you get your bins? I got them from Amazon. They are Acro Mills brand, and they're absolutely amazing. Couldn't be happier with them. I mean, they're the only thing I don't like is they're kind of shallow in the front, so if you overfill it, it spills a little bit. But other than that, I absolutely love them. Where do you source so many bricks from? Bricklink, baby. It's all about Bricklink. I'm a Bricklink fiend. I love Bricklink. You're lucky in Europe. It's 98.6 Fahrenheit. Woo! That's crazy. Let's see what it is here. It's a little bit colder. The first day I moved here, it was very hot, but it's cooled down. Yeah, it's 80 degrees right now. Fahrenheit. Wow, that thunder is loud. I love it. It was interesting. Like in Massachusetts, it rained a lot, but we didn't get a lot of thunder and lightning. You already built Mygeeto, very big. Why are you making it again? Because I love Mygeeto, guys. I'm telling you, I just love it. Can I have your ATO2 with dropship? No. I want my ATO2 dropship. Paid good money for it. I used to have two, but then I was like, why do I have two of these? I don't need these. Bricklink is great. I just played. It's a $70 order. Tried keeping under 50, dude. Yeah, you gotta love the Bricklink order where you're like, this is just gonna be a quick little $30 order, and then it ends up being like $85. Which my thing is, I would rather spend that much on a Bricklink order than a small one because the shipping. Like if you're gonna be paying for the shipping, might as well get as much as you can from the store. Holy cow, that thunder's so loud. Hopefully the power doesn't go out. If you could join a clone legion, what would it be, Mr. Coconut? I would join Rancor. Or not Rancor, sorry. I forgot the name of my own custom clone legion. Rhino Company. Jeez, that was embarrassing. I joined Rhino Company. You guys remember them? Mandalore's coming along great. I'd say it's close to halfway done right now. How have you been? That's good. It's good to hear. Halfway. You getting excited for the finale? I'm doing pretty good. Much better now that I moved and in my new place. Feel much happier because I can, get back to work. Like a move, you have to plan it so far in advance. So like the last month, I've just been waiting, or more than the last month and a half. I've just been waiting and planning. Holy cow. That thunder's insane. Just trying to get ready, trying to get everything packed. And then, of course, like most of my stuff has been packed. And so it's nice to finally be able to unpack again and just feel like I have a while to just like dig in and build and just live. So that's exciting. All right, it's time to assemble the bridge. Are you building your memoir type thing like we did for Utapau? Yes, exactly. Not exactly like that, but same exact principle. Yes. Wow, good memory. I did that forever ago. Happens every time, and yes, I feel the same thing about shipping. May as well go through and buy everything they had. Yes, exactly. What I do is I actually write down all the stores that have free shipping. So I have a little document that says free shipping, and so then I go look through those stores first to see if they have what I need. That's helped me save a ton on shipping. Because, I'll say, like, oh, I'll totally remember, and then I don't. I don't remember. There we go, look at that. Oh, this bridge support is ready. So now it's time to assemble the actual bridge. This is so nostalgic. So we've got two bridge supports. This is the main bridge support that goes towards the back. And then this one is probably my favorite one I built. I really like how the shaping, the architecture turned out. Also, the plates that are here for some reason. Oh, is that so these are the same height? Yeah, okay. So this one, trying to think of how I want to set this up. I think we'll do this one on this side and then this one down here, which means I need to move the UTAT for a second. All right, here comes the bridge. Look at this thing. It's huge. Man. Oh, I'm so sad I had to take Mygeeto apart. I absolutely love that though. Like, look how big this bridge is. It's massive. All right, so need to scoot this back so it matches up with that. And this one goes up right around there somewhere. So, there's the Mygeeto bridge that we all know and love, but I don't know if you can see. Ooh, you know what I can do? I'm going to raise the laptop up higher so you guys can see better. I'll be back in a second. All right, see you in a little bit. Are you going to make more Rhino Company mocks? I would like to someday. I just need to figure out what exactly I want to build. All right. Hopefully you guys don't get motion sickness too easy because you're going to go for a little ride. There. Now you can actually see up and into the bridge. Much better. Oh, yeah. What do you guys think? Still as beautiful as it was 2 years ago? Hey, Coconut, your Mygeeto mock should have Rhino Company. Oh, how cool would it be to have Rhino Company themed Galactic Marines? Oh my gosh, that would be incredible. I can't even think about it. It would be so cool. Man, it just feels so good to be building again. My mood is just boosted. My mood is boosted to the moon. As you can see, I was using this as a temporary storage space. Got a Cuspis 1. Just chilling. So the derm did not travel very well. I think this is the biggest piece of the derm that's built besides the back, so. Don't think we'll be seeing that again. That's okay. It was only used for demolition. Oh, I'm just so happy to be working on Mygeeto again. It's so beautiful. Thank you. I appreciate it. I have to agree with you on that one. Oh, I just love this mock. So sad I had to take it apart. I kept this one built for a long time, too. So I took it to Rick Fair, Virginia. Geonosis Arena, please. Ooh, that would be cool. What's the best Republic and CIS ship, in your opinion? Well, I mean, I gotta go with the Acclimator or Venator for the Republic, and then the CIS? No. I don't know their ships as well. I don't know about that one. I don't know who I'd pick. Oh, the large mud patches? Are you talking about that? That's leftover stuff from Minban. That's not part of the bridge. Galactic Marine Rhino Company. Oh my gosh. Yes, I do still have lights in it. In fact, once I get the lights put back on, we're going to test them out and see how they look. How does that sound? Bye, everybody. I have to go to church. See you later. COET, the guy. Thank you for joining and enjoy church. You sound hyped. I'm happy for you. Sometimes a change of scenery is exactly what we need to get back into the building mood. Yeah, definitely. I think just having that so much of the collection packed and just wanting to move definitely stifled my creative drive to a degree because it's like, oh, I don't really want to build because I can't really build. Whereas now the mindset is like, okay, I'm here. This is where I'm going to be for the next little while. It's time to just build. So I'm very excited about that. Man, I cannot believe how much of this I cannibalized. It's crazy how every mock is so precious until you get to the next one, then suddenly the previous one, it's like, I can scrap these parts. Oh well. At least I'm rebuilding it now. Looks like this light is a little damaged, but hopefully it should work fine. So right now I'm putting all of these lanterns back on that line the side of the bridge. I'm gonna move this a little bit closer. There we go. I meant to mention I'm hoping to display Mandalore at Brickworld Chicago next year. Oh, nice. That's exciting. Is this your first time displaying something that size? Or have you displayed before? Okay. Go. Got almost all the lanterns put back on. I'm missing. How many am I missing? 1, 2, 3. So they should be around here somewhere. What do you think your most underrated mock is? Well, how would you say underrated? Like, what do you mean by underrated? Like, do you mean something that I built and then like made a video and it just didn't get a lot of views? So where does this go? Just got like a random piece of snow. Hey Coconut, what's your favorite and least favorite faction in Star Wars? Favorite's definitely the Republic. Least favorite might be like the Empire. Probably. Not a huge fan of the Empire. Oh, here's another lantern. Okay. Alright, I'm only missing one now. What's your favorite big mock you've made? I usually say whatever the most recent one is, just because that's the one I'm the most excited about. But since I haven't built one for so long, I'm really feeling nostalgic for Mygeeto right now. So I'd probably say that. Oh, the lantern roll off the table. That was the one I just found. That was on the floor. Killer Zach in the house. What's up, man? All right, I just got to find one more lantern. I know it's got to be here somewhere because when I moved this, it had all of its lanterns. All right, I think I know where it is, but it's not going to be easy to get to right now. So that's fine. I have all the other lanterns, so that'll be enough for us to at least see what it looks like. You know what I mean? The Jabim Mock is so underrated. Yo, Jabim Mock mentioned. That's crazy. How many people in the chat were here for Jabim? That's some elite ball knowledge right there. Coconut, I'm surprised you haven't made this set earlier. What set? So now I'm just patching up this end. I took off a bunch of the curves or like the angled slope tile pieces. So now I'm replacing those. Are you going to a brick convention anytime soon? I think the next one I'll be at is most likely going to be Atlanta BrickCon. Because I don't think there are any other large conventions near me until that one. Just build an explosion where it used to be. Yeah, I could, but the problem is the wire is still there. I would like to be able to reuse that wire. Jabim was tough. Hey, Coconut, are you ever thinking of building a mock in the New Republic era of Star Wars? No. Frankly, I don't know anything about the New Republic. Nothing at all. I think, like, really the only thing... Yeah, I don't know anything about it. Oh, I need some lead plates. I was here since Jabim? Dang, that's crazy. Jabim was really cool. I didn't see it come out because I wasn't around back then, but I did watch the video. It actually got me inspired to look into the Jabim comic. Oh, that's cool. That's awesome. What will you put on the central pillar? I'll show you. This goes on the central pillar. Because if you remember, this sat here, like this. If I can get it to connect. There we go. But the other bridge was on top of it, coming at a perpendicular angle. So this was actually turned like that. That took a while to figure out. And it looks easy now. It looks simple now that it's done, but it was not an easy process, let me tell you. All right, I gotta grab some wedge plate. So now that this is nearing completion, what kind of scene do you think I should do up here? Like, should I have like a Galactic Marine Patrol? Should I have an actual battle going on? What do you guys want to see happen up here? My first stream. Welcome. Thanks for joining. Is this a new project? No, this is a mock that I actually built a couple of years ago, and I kept a large section of it because I wanted to someday rebuild it. And that someday is today. So that's what I'm doing. I'm working on a parking garage with 2 ATRTs and some speeders. That sounds like fun. Captain Bakara executing Order 66. Dude, I bet Captain Bakara enjoyed executing Order 66. Having Ki-Adi-Mundi as your commanding Jedi General would have been rough. He probably executed Order 66 on Ki-Adi-Mundi and then got the call from Commander Cody. It was like, oh, okay. You got it. Orders are orders, I guess. You insist. And I was like, phew, that was a close one. Yeah, I remember you were posting it as Mygeeto. Yeah, so I posted it, then I finished it, posted the finale, and then I like to keep sections of my large mocks built. And so this was the section I decided to keep. I know I wanted to do one of the bridges, and the second bridge was just so big that it would have been hard to keep that one built because it required so many pieces. But whereas this smaller one was a little bit more technically interesting than the big one, and with less pieces, so I was like, oh, this is the perfect section to keep built. And I knew someday I would return and rebuild it and return it to its former glory because I did take a lot of the pieces for other mocks. All right, I'm almost done with this. And then you can see what those lights look like, and then we can start adding minifigs. Everybody's favorite. Kiani Mundi would suck to be around because he has two brains, so he'd always have a smart you. Well, apparently those two brains weren't smart enough to get around Order 66. I had some 1x1s. I built. Oh, you should add the gunship from Ahsoka's Jedi. Oh, you mean the low altitude? The what is that thing called? Yeah, I remember. I know what you're talking about. Where is that? Do I even have that built still? I think I might have that built. Yeah, that's a good idea. That would be cool to put on this mock. If only I knew where it was. So much of my Star Wars stuff is in deep storage, so it's hard to remember where it all is. Darth Jar Jar with an army of zombies or Stormtrooper Gungans? What is a Stormtrooper Gungan? That sounds horrible. Sounds horrifying. Nightmare fuel. Do you think the Gungan Stormtroopers would be so bad at aiming they'd actually start hitting people? Like it would get so bad they would actually become good? All right, here we go. I think it's time to test out these lights. What do you guys say? Should we see? They still look good? How was moving? Moving was good, Anna Pierce. Thank you for asking. Went pretty smoothly. I had some stuff break during the move, but that's okay. It's all for the best. It was stuff that I wasn't super happy with anyways, or was just kind of done with. The important things so far are all here in one piece. What's this I'm seeing? Are you rebuilding this masterpiece? Yes, I'm trying to rebuild the bridge. Not the whole mock, just the bridge part, because I kept it around because I want to display it like this, and so I figured this was the perfect time. Needed something to do this Sunday for a live stream. And so here we are. All right, you guys ready for some lights? Let me turn off the lights so we can see. All right. Nice and dark. Here we go, the moment of truth. Boom, look at that. Not bad at all. There isn't one right here because it got blown up. So there's just a crater right there, but all the others look great. A little dim, might be time to add some new batteries, but other than that, very happy with how this looks. Yo, Vader's basement, you came just in time. I'm testing out the lights on my Mygeeto bridge, and I must say, they're still looking pretty good. So, very pleased about that. What are you up to today, man? Awesome. All right. It's good. Time to get back to work. So, now that we know those work, it is time to gather some Marines. This is how I transported all my decal clones. I wrapped them up. I'm trying to remember which one had the Marines. I think it was this one. Oh, look who it is. The first guy I unwrap. Mr. Bakara himself. Well, well, well. Who do we have here? Hey, it's Dubsy Bricks. What's up, man? I made it. I made it. I survived the move. I'm here in the new studio. Okay, this is back from church, tuning in while I build more water. Vader's basement, exciting announcement, Vader's basement is building a water mock. Okay, maybe it's not this one. I could have sworn it was this thing. This bag. Yes, it's this one. Yeah, there they are. They're my beautiful little galactic marines. Look at that. Oh man. I really wish I could have decaled more of these guys. Really wish I had more. But I have a decent amount. When my mom looked at the lighted bridge, she thought it was the Brooklyn Bridge. Oh, nice. Well, that means it must look pretty good then. Oh, the flamethrower. The flamethrower Galactic Marine. Because if we know one thing about Ki-Adi-Mundi, he loves those war crimes. Who do you think committed more war crimes in the Clone Wars? Anakin Skywalker or Ki-Adi-Mundi? Love your channel, man. Thank you so much. Appreciate the kind words. I love hanging out with you guys. Oh, man. Don't worry, I won't show you all of them. Look, just like that. Oh, yeah. That's a beautiful looking Marine right there. This is definitely my favorite Legion in Star Wars. Wouldn't want to be part of them, but I love them from afar. Yo, the Cantina Top. What's up, man? Couldn't miss a coconut stream. Well, thank you. Thank you for joining. Congrats on having your mock interviewed by Beyond the Brick. What are you up to today? As you can see, I am rebuilding Mygeeto from the ashes. Anakin for sure, yeah. I'd have to say Anakin probably. Ki-Adi-Mundi just didn't do as much. Anakin was moving. That buddy was moving. That guy was moving different. I'm building a Star Wars mining town. That sounds really cool. What? Anakin, there were no signs, Skywalker. Yeah. Well, how could this have happened? Who could have guessed? That guy's arms aren't connected. Ki-Adi-Mundi definitely committed war crimes, 2 brains, double the deception. Whoa. Double the deception. Dang. Yeah, but he also just kind of sat in his chair with the Jedi Council. Like Anakin was out there. So many Marines. Some of the Marines, I didn't put their arms in. That way I could use the molding clay to have them posing in different cool positions. Appreciate it, brother. Happy you saw the Ilum build. Mine is completely back into the collection now. That's nice. Hey, it's got to happen, right? It's got to happen. That way the next build can come to life. That is one thing I wish. I wish I could keep some of the big mocks built. But, you know, if I hadn't taken apart Coruscant, you wouldn't have gotten Mygeeto. If I hadn't taken apart Utapau, we wouldn't have gotten Cato Nemoidia. So it's all part of the plan. Dang, how many Galactic Marines do I have? Alright, that'll be good for now. That should be enough to make a little scene. My thoughts exactly. Pong Krell caused many war crimes too. Oh, yeah, Pong Krell. Good thing he got taken out pretty early on. He Mundi also liked Wookiees too much for some reason. He got Kashyyyk instead of Yoda. Dang, dude. He would have had the Wookiees in Rebellion. Alright, I need some droids. I'm going to scoot this closer so you can see. There. There we go. Alright, let me go get the droids. Shout out to Naboo for giving me an excuse to buy an unholy amount of the CAC walking droids. Why are you rebuilding Mygeeto? Because I love Mygeeto. My heart belongs to Mygeeto. Alright, so we're going to have the Marines charging up the bridge. Like so. I need to find the flames for this guy so I can have an actual flamethrower Marine. I can see this patch here is open still because I want to put snow there. So I'm just going to leave it blank for now. Ordered some cool posable B2s. Oh, I've seen those. Yeah, those are really cool. Definitely wouldn't mind picking some of those up myself. Charge. Want those droids so bad, haven't gotten around to it yet. They are very worth it. Like, if you're a big time Star Wars mock builder, they do wonders. Wonders. Like, minifig posability really elevate a build. So, highly recommend investing in some. So many custom fig makers out here making Lego look lazy. I mean, yeah, it's interesting. Got them for community. They pair well with the CAC battle groups. Where'd you get them from? Oh, the B2s are really fragile. Interesting. Oh, good to know. I do have quite a few of the Lego B2s because I needed a bunch for Mimban. See you later, Fallen Brick Studios. Thanks for joining. CAC is having a 30% off flash. Oh, don't tell me that. No, why would you do that? Now I definitely have to stay away. Although I do need to make Bricklink orders instead, so I'll just do that. I still have all those mud troopers that I bought for the Republic era Mimban mock that I never built. I don't know what I'm going to do with those. I used some of the cloaks for other mocks, but I still have all the clones. He loves Naboo a bit too much. Oh, it was American Brick Store. Okay. I almost bought some Helldivers from them. Welcome back, the day of painting. How you doing? See you later, Death Corps of Krieg. Thanks for joining. Have a wonderful, blessed Sunday. We need some droids getting destroyed up here in the front ranks. This guy's going down. Man, it is so fun doing Star Wars mocks. It's a shame. It's a shame what happened to just Star Wars, the Lego Star Wars community. Lego Star Wars in general, like all of it. Like, oh man, the 2000 and like 2008 to like 2023. Whew. Oh man, what a time! What a time to be a Lego Star Wars fan. The mocks, the sets, the builds, the streams, the videos, the series. Did you move? Why was Mygeeto taken apart? So I took this apart years ago because I just needed the parts for the next mock. But yes, I also moved as well. But that's not why Mygeeto got taken apart. I just needed the pieces. What happened to the HAEF? They're still cooking, man. They're out there trying to seize all those commultium oil field, all those commultium fuel. Yeah, wow, all those commultium sites. Lego customs are harder to get in Australia, and it sucks. Oh man, that's rough. Sorry to hear that. That's unfortunate when you see everybody getting all this cool stuff and you can't. Sorry to hear that. Has anyone bought any of the CAC battle droids? That's what all of these are. CAC. I love them. I've got a lot. How many do I have? Yeah, I've got a lot. Holy cow. I have 2 CAC droids. Hey, it all starts somewhere, right? And sometimes, some people just don't need a lot. I needed a lot because of the big mocks I was doing, but I mean, I only have like 6 of the dark tan ones. So just, whatever you can get. All right, I'm going to go for about 5 more minutes, guys. So any last questions, comments, chats, hit me up while I finish off this little scene. See you later, the days of painting. Thanks for joining. I'd have to pay $40 postage for 20. Whoa, that's crazy, dude. Man. Yo, shout out to Vader's Basement for the $5 dono. Thank you, man. Scratching the Star Wars mock building itch. Love to see it. Oh, dude, it's been itching. I've been wanting to get back to Lego Star Wars, and we let you guys in on a little secret because you've been hanging out and supporting the stream. I've got another Lego Star Wars project in the works. It's a vehicle this time, but it's going to be coming out some point this year. Now that I was waiting to move to start working on it, but now that I've moved, I can begin work on that. So very excited about that. So there will be more Star Wars stuff. It'll probably come out in like December or something. That's when I like to release Star Wars stuff now, but this isn't it. I know people think I don't do Star Wars anymore. I mostly don't, but still do on occasion. Will you make a studio tour? Yeah, I'll probably do a studio tour for my YouTube members, but I won't make a full video. It's such a small studio and it's such a temporary one. So it wouldn't really make for a very interesting video. But yeah, I'll do one for like the YouTube members. Are you gonna make modern military in your second channel? I have. I've got a Bradley video on there. Have you seen any new movies in the cinema this year? If so, which has been your favorite? I went and saw Project Hail Mary, Devil Wears Prada 2, and I feel like there was one other, but that might have been last year because I went and saw them in December. Project Hail Mary was pretty good. Devil Wears Prada was all right. Like, I don't know. Probably wouldn't watch it again unless I was just bored and it came on, but it was all right. I'm really excited for a couple movies coming up. There's one called The End of Oak Street. It's like a dinosaur horror movie about an entire neighborhood that gets transported back in time. That looks so good. I believe it has Ewan McGregor. I didn't get a good look at who like the lead male is, but I think it's Ewan McGregor and Anne Hathaway. So definitely excited for that one. I can't remember when it comes out, but I'm gonna be keeping my eye out for it. Shout out Coconuts Kingdom. Hey, remember Coconuts Kingdom, guys? Remember that old thing? Oh, good old Coconuts Kingdom. Yeah, I haven't seen The Mandalorian and Grogu. What do you guys think? Is it worth it? Should I see it? Yo, Cantina Shop, $5. Thank you, guys. You guys are so kind. Heading out as well. Happy to see you building Star Wars again, brother. Thank you, guys. Thank you guys for supporting me, coming and hanging out. This was fun. That does look so good. Excited for that one. Yeah, yes. I'm glad I'm not the only one. That one looks fun. All right, so that's it for this stream. Thank you guys all so much for joining. Look at this. It's a Star Wars mock. We got Star Wars again. The lights do not look nearly as impressive when I've got my studio lights on, but they still work. So that's good. All the wires are still good. This was fun. This is going to be like a permanent fixture somewhere. I need to figure out where exactly. So, you know, you'll probably see this popping up here and there in the backgrounds of videos. Maybe I'll put it in like behind my setup, like my display shelves when I, you know, like film the intros to my video. So maybe you'll see it there. Who knows? Anyways, new video coming out next week. We're getting back to Kofera. Don't you worry. The HADF, they've got Project Stormwall cooking. The FPSC got stuff. The HAEF got stuff. There's new aliens that are going to be introduced. So lots of fun things heading your guys' way. And anybody who's watching this after, I appreciate you coming back and watching the live stream. I will catch you all later. Until then, happy building.